Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb welcomed Clevelanders to Mall C to get a glimpse about what the new Cleveland Lakefront could look like as he kicks off the next phase of the project. Mayor Bibb knows that many mayors have attempted to develop the lakefront, but he is confident he can get the project started and moving forward.
Probably every mayor since Tom Johnson has had a lakefront plan. But over the last 3 years of my administration, we have been working very hard to make sure we see real shovels in the ground to transform our lakefront for the next 100 plus years.
The outdoor event also featured a panel discussion on the lakefront project where people heard from experts and were able to ask questions. One of the experts was City Planning Director Joyce Pan Wong. Director Wong says the lakefront planning process was truly community-driven.
You know, it's been a whole process over the past 2 years, starting back in fall of 2022, and we've had multiple outings. We try to really meet the community where they're at, so whether that's going out to Dave's all across the city, going out to key events around the city, whether it's ward festivals or kind of many events that happen throughout the summer. And what was really great was, you know, we have heard over 80% of people really want the lakefront to happen, and really dug in and found out what would bring you and your family down.
After the event concluded, people still had a chance to give their input by visiting several stations set up on the mall. Each station was full of information on the project and highlighted areas of community involvement.
It's important for everyone in the community to be here today. We have an incredible natural asset right across the block here, and I hope everyone weighs in, provides input, and learns that we have something so incredible in our backyard. We don't use it enough, but I hope that we will. So they asked about pop-up activations for the space before it's fully constructed, which is a few years out. I thought it'd be great to have some festivities like an annual festival that we start in 2025, start making people aware of the space now so that they know it's going to be a gem they can come use in a couple years.
For more information on the status of the development of Cleveland's lakefront, visit the City of Cleveland's website at clevelandohio.gov. The Cleveland Division of Fire has expanded its ranks with the addition of 40 new firefighters. TV20's Alex Picterna has this report.
The 39th class of cadets was officially sworn into the Cleveland Division of Fire. Prior to the swearing in, Mayor Bibb took a moment to acknowledge the support network behind the cadets.
I want to take the time to give a big congratulations to the family members today. We also need to give a big round of applause to all those in the fire department who helped train these amazing cadets. Let's give them a big round of applause as well, too.
Prominent figures from the City of Cleveland's public safety team addressed the newly inducted class. These officials offered guidance and perspective, emphasizing the significance of the firefighting tradition.
You're carrying a reputation, pride, and name of the instructors that trained you. They have placed their reputations in your hands as the molders of young firefighters.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex, and congratulations to the newest batch of Cleveland firefighters. Be sure to catch the full graduation ceremony airing here on TV20 or on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. The City of Cleveland held their second annual music keynote to the city, this time recognizing 1970s Cleveland pop rock group, the Raspberries. Here's TV20's Alex Picterna with this story.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame hosted an event honoring the Raspberries, where Cleveland City Councilman Brian Kazy presented proclamations and awards from the City of Cleveland and the state of Ohio to the band members and their families.
And people ask what the music keynote to the City of Cleveland is. And it's an award that acknowledges not only musical excellence, but also profound impact that artists have on their communities. And we couldn't ask for anybody who had a bigger impact in the music industry than Eric Carmen and the Raspberries.
The ceremony was held just 4 months after the passing of Raspberries frontman Eric Carmen. In a unanimous decision, Cleveland City Council recently passed legislation designating August 11th as Eric Carmen Day. Carmen's widow, Amy Murphy, accepted the posthumous award, expressing gratitude for the heartfelt tribute to her late husband.
I want to thank the City of Cleveland, the Cleveland City Council, Councilman Brian Kazy, and the CEO and President of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum, and all of the wonderful workers who have put on this beautiful display today for Eric and his beloved band Raspberries.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. Thurgood Marshall Rec Center is getting ready to serve up some fun with some newly refurbished tennis courts. With the ribbon cutting, the new tennis courts were officially opened thanks to support from the nonprofit group Changeover.
Changeover is a 501c3 nonprofit that's new to the city of Cleveland. Our goal is to rejuvenate and revitalize public tennis courts around Northeast Ohio. As you can see with the court that's behind me, there's a lot of cracks and divots in some public city courts, and so we want to make sure that all people of the community have easy access to safe and well-maintained tennis courts.
Ben Moore, who sits on the board for Changeover, said refurbishing tennis courts was a no-brainer.
Our entire organization is full of tennis junkies. We all grew up playing tennis. A lot of us played college tennis and are just huge tennis fans. But we really saw during the pandemic a few years ago that there was a need for easy access to well-maintained public tennis courts. Tennis was one of the only sports you could play at a safe social distance, and it really highlighted how important it is to have variety of public recreational facilities that are well-maintained.
The tennis courts at Thurgood Marshall are ready to go. Just check in with the rec center for availability. Cleveland was buzzing with excitement as the highly anticipated League Park Invitational softball tournament kicked off. The event is part of the MGK weekend, which brought together some of the most iconic local brands for a showdown on the diamond. Earl Porter has more with this story.
Thanks, Dan. I'm here at the historic League Park here in the heart of Huff for the League Park Invitational. It's fun, food, music, information, and celebrity softball. This event is more than just a softball tournament. It's a celebration of Cleveland's vibrant, creative community.
It's given our brands, Ilthy, Midwest Kids, 27 Club, and Exhibition, an opportunity to just be competitive, and really build that camaraderie amongst our city and really unite the community.
This is what League Park is all about, and we're so excited that the Baseball Heritage Museum has an opportunity to be part of this super fantastic event. That Invitational, League Park Invitational, the whole team that put this together is just incredible.
The tournament featured teams from Midwest Kids, Exhibition, Ilthy, and 27 Club, all competing not just for bragging rights, but to showcase their love for the city.
We have to give back to those who support us throughout our journey, whatever we're doing. It's only right, and especially, coming from whatever neighborhood you come from, if you could support and give back to that specific neighborhood, that's even better. But the city as a whole supports and shows love to its artists, its DJs, its restaurants, everybody. So we have to return that love and support, man. It's only right.
Fan favorite and Cleveland Browns legend Joe Hayden made the crossover from the football field to the baseball diamond to compete in this event.
Well, my softball skills are very limited, not like my football game. I'm going to try my best. It might be junior varsity, but I'm going to try my best.
It's clear that this event is not just about sports. It's about bringing people together to celebrate the resilience that Cleveland is known for.
Man, this is amazing, man, to bring the city together, everybody come together for a baseball game and everybody just meet and network with each other, man. This is lovely for the city of Cleveland.
First and foremost, we have to give a shout out to the crew, the team that put together the League Park Invitational. This is the third year it's happening, and as you can see, each and every year it is getting bigger and better. People from all across Northeast Ohio coming here to see what Cleveland's Ward 7, the historic League Park, and our historic Huff neighborhood have to offer.
We had a wonderful time here at the League Park Invitational. I'm Earl Porter, reporter for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Errol. Sounds like an incredible event that's shaping up to be a highlight of the MGK weekend for years to come. In an effort to provide positive activities for local teams, Cleveland's Department of Community Relations hosted a 3-on-3 basketball tournament championship to bring together young athletes from across the city for a day of fun, competition, and community engagement.
We're at Zelma George Rec Center. We are celebrating our final championship 3-on-3. These young men and women have been playing basketball for the last 6 weeks. It's a part of our Safe Streets, Safe Summer. So we're excited about this championship today. They come from all the rec centers in the city of Cleveland.
The event aimed to give teens an outlet to stay active and out of trouble. City officials emphasize the importance of providing safe spaces and productive activities for the youth, particularly during the summer months when the risk of falling into negative behaviors can increase.
I think I'm really thankful for it. You know, I feel like it has a big impact on the black community, and specifically the young black men in the community, you know, keeping us out the street and then giving us a safe environment to, you know, have fun and play basketball.
In a show of support, Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb and former NBA player, now Warrensville Heights Mayor Brad Sellers, attended the event. Both mayors took time to speak with the young athletes, offering words of encouragement and stressing the importance of staying focused on their futures.
As I said to the young men a few minutes ago, when I was growing up, I was playing basketball in the summer from sun up and sundown, but when those street lights were on, I was in the house. And so this is all about making sure that they are busy, productive, learning some important life skills as well, on and off the court, and this is what this program is all about.
I want to commend Mayor Bibb and his staff for continuing to put back into the community and these kids. As a person that came up through the community and knowing what these programs, type of recreational programs, can do in the long run for kids, I'm truly supportive of it. That's why when they call me and ask me, can I give them a helping hand, I always give them my time because I just know how valuable it is to these young people behind me.
The tournament was more than just a series of basketball games. It was a community building event that also featured music, food, and resources for teens and their families. Organizers hope to make this an annual event, continuing to provide Cleveland's youth with positive and engaging activities.
Of course, it's only for the summer. We hope to gear up and be back again next year to do this. We are trying to explore some options with our recreation centers for the fall and even into the winter months because we know it's a good program.
Cleveland's commitment to supporting its young people remains as strong as ever. Esports has become the hottest sporting activity around, and now the popular video game competition has come to Frederick Douglas Recreation Center. Here's TV20's Errol Porter with more.
Thanks, Dan. I'm here at Frederick Douglas Recreation Center. And hey, if you want to make new friends and take part in an ever-changing gaming industry, look no further than the Esports Lab here at Frederick Douglas Recreation Center. Larry Wilcox, Center Manager for the Frederick Douglas Recreation Center, says this event is more than just kids coming together to play video games.
We have a competition going on with esports. We've had the program that's going on the second year. We're getting some great participation. It's a gaming program, but it also has some designing in it, some logos and things of that nature. They're doing some racquetball tournament today. They're also doing a 2K tournament. So they got a couple of tournaments going on, giving out some gift cards, some merchandise from the esports program.
Stan Yusevich, who owns Esports Scholar, the company that puts on today's event, said his company's mission is twofold.
Our whole mission is to not only engage kids in gaming, but also encourage them to want to learn more about this industry that's emerging and also the other opportunities they might have in the future with kind of tech-based skills. So with these centers, you know, they've been active year-round, especially during the summer. We do a program that is every day of the week, and our whole goal is to not only have kids become better friends and gamers, but you know, to also get a little more literate with technology.
Robert Gatewood is a coach with Esports Scholar, and he said there are many positives that come along with those who engage in esports.
If you know how to use a controller, that means you know how to use a multi-control device, which works for a lot of different business applications. If you can look at a screen a long time, you can be a business professional with a computer. You have to learn about the technology, and you have to learn how to interact with pieces of hardware that don't play nice, so you have to problem solve. So it's a lot of that all together.
Jaden Mosley, Anthony Mandry, and Justin Kelly from Easterbrook Rec Center won the Rocket League tournament. The best friends have been practicing for years to get to this point. They all know why tournaments like this are so important.
You get to socialize with a lot of people, and I think makes a great impact on the community, and it gets everyone involved.
Hey, thanks for Esports Cleveland and Frederick Douglas Recreation Center for putting on a phenomenal program here. And if you want to get your kids involved, contact your local recreation centers. I'm Errol Porter reporting for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Errol. For more information on Esports Scholar, visit their website at esportsscholar.com. The Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District hosted its Utility Assistance Resource Fair at Cuyahoga Community College, offering vital support to residents struggling with utility bills. The event aimed to connect people with resources to manage and reduce their utility costs.
At the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District, we hold these utility assistance resource fairs over the last 3 years to remove barriers of our customers signing up for cost savings programs. First with the district, obviously, but also with other service providers or other utilities as well.
Other organizations present included Cleveland Public Power, Dominion Energy, and various nonprofits, each providing their own forms of assistance. Attendees had the opportunity to meet with caseworkers, apply for programs on site, and receive personalized guidance on managing their utility expenses.
We have cost savings programs for all of the utilities for the most part. The service providers are taking the applications for the discounts for the utilities.
The turnout at the event reflected the growing need for utility assistance in our community. Hundreds of residents attended, seeking help with their sewer and water bills, as well as learning about energy-saving programs.
This is our 17th fair. We started these fairs in 2022. We've serviced almost 2,000 families with these fairs. And it's not, I want to really make a point that it's not a traditional fair. It really is a one-stop shop. It is an opportunity for customers to get help from making copies of their personal documentation all the way to completing applications and turning them in. So when they leave these fairs, they're actually getting the assistance that they qualify for.
The Utility Assistance Resource Fair highlights the ongoing efforts by the Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District and its partners to support residents during these challenging times. With the rising cost of living, events like this provide essential lifelines for many in our community. A beloved Cleveland community figure known for his dance moves and dedication to local seniors hosted an event that warmed both hearts and souls. Robert Johnson Jr. organized a Soul Food Luncheon that brought together seniors from across the city for a day of music, laughter, and of course, delicious food. Errol Porter was there to capture the joy of the occasion.
Thanks, Dan. I'm here at the LaSalle Theater here in Cleveland, Ohio, and once again, Robert Johnson Jr., who is known as the Line Dance King, has brought the community together for the Senior Soul Food Luncheon.
I do these events about 4 times a year, and we allow our seniors an opportunity to come out, enjoy themselves, dress up, have a wonderful time. We provide them quality entertainment. We have a fashion show today. I have a praise dance group, a senior praise dance group called Women of Wisdom that'll be performing today. And then I have Funny Man, Big Rich Green, who's in the building today. He'll be doing some comedy, clean comedy for the seniors. And then last but not least, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, national recording artist Sherelle. R&B royalty is in the building today, and we're looking forward to having a great show.
The event drew dozens of senior citizens eager to enjoy an afternoon filled with entertainment, good food, and even better company.
Have a nice place to get together and have fun. I follow him line dancing, I follow him at picnics. He's everywhere. I love to have fun and I love to go out. I brought my mother today and my best friend to come out and share the fun with Rob Johnson at the senior luncheon today.
The afternoon kicked off with a series of musical and dance performances from soulful singers like the Women of Wisdom, who brought their own flavor to the mix.
Well, we've been dancing with Robert for many years, and then whenever he calls, he has these great events, so naturally we come and jump in. He called at yesterday and said, can we be there, and we're here, so God bless him.
As the music played, the dance floor quickly filled up, with Johnson leading the crowd in his signature line dances. His enthusiasm was contagious as seniors swayed and stepped in unison, showcasing moves that defied their age.
We're going to entertain them, and we're going to try to add quality of life to their already life of quality.
Robert Johnson Jr.'s luncheon was more than just an event. It was a reminder of the strength of community and the power of a little soul food and a lot of dancing. Now let's go to TV20's Alex Picterna for his coverage of the 2024 Cleveland Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Cleveland's 56th annual Puerto Rican Day Parade transformed the Clark-Fulton neighborhood into a vibrant celebration. City officials, including Mayor Justin Bibb, joined thousands of participants in celebrating the diversity of the city of Cleveland.
The Puerto Rican community represents a strong part of our city. It represents a great part of our diversity. I want to say thank you for all that you do. Let's have a good time. Let's dance. And viva Puerto Rico. I love you all so much.
The event featured traditional music, colorful displays, and a strong showing of cultural pride.
An opportunity for us to connect, to be on the ground, and with a historic election happening, and this being my first time coming to the festival, I could not be more excited.
This parade continues to be a significant fixture in Cleveland's diverse community calendar.
This is one of those days that I so Boricua, I am loving it. I'm enjoying this. This is what we do. All the Cleveland City Council is here to support our sister Jasmine Santana, and whip out everybody.
Following the festivities, Cleveland City Council members presented a proclamation to Metro Health, recognizing the healthcare provider's pivotal role in bringing this year's parade to fruition.
Latinos are the fastest population, right? The fastest growing population. So to celebrate, to be included, to be a councilmatic event, a citywide event, it just helps us know that we are being thought of and we're being included, and that we're accepting this diversity, this beautiful diversity that exists in the city of Cleveland.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Finally, TV20's Alex Picterna took a trip to the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo for Cross Country Mortgage's Youth Fun Day.
Cross Country Mortgage, a Cleveland-based company, recently hosted a community event at the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo.
We know that our community members, they are so good to us, so we always look for ways to give back to them.
In addition to the zoo's regular attractions, attendees enjoyed a variety of special activities.
I think this is so great for the children and adults to be included in the fun that they offer us.
Among the invited organizations was the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Ohio.
Our hope when they leave is that they have a greater appreciation for animals and for nature and getting to experience that.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, we are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 on your favorite social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.